18! She is a wet day. I knew this day would come. Just left Portscatho, bit of a hefty 17 miles to Gorran Haven today, but I will still be traversing my way along the Roseland Peninsula here. Then I get to the Dodman Cliffs, which are the highest sea cliffs on the south coast, reaching to about 400 feet, so I'm looking forward to that. And I saw a sign saying that first Monday of every month the National Trust does a big public beach clean on all these beaches. Let's get on with it. Meet Doris, she is a top grazer of these parts. He is a top grazer of these parts. Thank you, David, for allowing me to walk in your field. No. I think it's good I didn't become a vet because I think it was a Doris in the end. That's a David. No question up there. Huge. Big boy. Big boy Dave. Hello. I'm just going to talk briefly about the bully that is Bracken. Now, the reason why the National Trust is employing so many grazing conservation programmes is because Bracken is so competitive and outcompetes so many of the plants that really should be here. Bracken releases toxins into the soil which prevents other plants from really thriving. So as you can see here, there are hardly any other plants amongst the bracken, and that's because the bracken is releasing acidic toxins, which makes it really hard for other plants to get a grip on the soil and to get going. So by keeping bracken down, planning those grazing projects, it will improve the biodiversity and stop bracken from totally overtaking the cliffside here. That's interesting actually. So because there's no sun, the shag just adapts its wing drying behaviour and is just flapping it. Just seems like common sense really, doesn't it?
Like cormorants, because shag's wings aren't waterproof, they need to make sure they are dry so they can fly or go for another dive.
I've just climbed up to Nair Head, which is the start of the Dodman Cliffs to the highest points on the south coast. The rain is definitely here to stay. It's actually really quite unpleasant. Soaked through. Today is a day where I do not really want to be wasting time. Yeah. I'm wet, I'm cold, I'm soaked through, I'm tired, I'm hurting, but even in this weather, this Roseland Peninsula is absolutely beautiful and the rain brings out a different colour, the sea's super calm, definitely mind over matter every single time. You gotta get your fire, you gotta find your shelter, you gotta get water, you gotta get the team together. And positivity, positivity, positivity. Bear, you're an inspiration to us all. I have your words in my head all the time, especially today. It was wild Cornwall that I asked for, and it's wild Cornwall that I'm getting. I think I may prefer the heat wave. After trudging across the countryside, I finally found shelter in an old Coast Guards hut, which is good because I really wanted to talk about the Cornwall Beaver Project. It's a trial hosted by the Cornwall Wildlife Trust, happening in a village called Laydock, which is near Truro, aims to reintroduce beavers into our landscape. Now, beavers were once native to the UK and went extinct about 400 years ago as they were heavily hunted. Really important keystone species, meaning they benefit a wide range of other species. Wildlife Trust wants to trial their reintroduction to see if they will benefit the landscape. Now, beavers are known as ecosystem engineers also, meaning they engineer dams and upstream channels, making the land retain more water, so they also have huge benefit to organically manage flooding.